Now, when I start with the EFCC case, by the special grace of God, the issue between the concerned Edo youth and the EFCC is going on fine. And like I said, it's not a personal issue. So nobody should tag it as a personal issue. I don't have personal issue with Ebo Stone. Kelly Okongwa is not my friend. It's not my enemy. But for me, I want the right thing to be done. And I want people with public office to respect the sanctity of their offices. You cannot be an office holder, which you are supposed to be a role model. And back then, you are abusing those offices. It is wrong. You understand? Abusing those offices is like abusing us. Because you are holding that office in trust for the people. You understand? So for us, we are happy with the arrest of Mr. Kelly Okongwa that was carried out today. We are happy. We want to commend the EFCC. And we want to also tell them that we'll continue to follow up the case. Because we have been getting calls from different angles. I know how many times I know how many calls I've received today. You understand? That people, high-powered people in government, they are trying to call the EFCC to maneuver the case. The truth is that this case is beyond Edo State government. I can assure you that it's bigger than Edo State government. The issue is not about Kelly Okongwa. It's bigger. You understand? The issue is that it's a national issue and it's already going global.
Joseph don come give us updates about Ebo Stone. No be news again say we hear say EFCC don arrest Ebo Stone over misuse of naira notes. They say he abused the money for that reason na make they arrest am. He also talk about the local government chairman when they suspend. He talk say make they release them. And also make una abeg subscribe to my YouTube channel Edoblog Gist TV.
This video, invite others because I want drop updates. Invite others. At least I suppose they see like 60-70 persons they watch on live now. The numbers watching is few now, just 30-something persons. I want to invite others because we want this thing to go viral. We want this thing to go viral. Invite others. Nothing stop you to press share. Just press share. So now I thought say I would drop one or two issues. First, I will drop the issue of my waka for House of Assembly, and I will also touch the issue of the petition we will write as concerned Edo youth to EFCC. Then finally, we will touch the issue. We will touch the issue of Niger Delta. Very important, very critical. We will discuss that one too. You understand? Because Brahma, not the bedroom, na room I dey. Christmas, see, na room I dey. Not be bedroom. So, yeah, sector. Now they see now. They want to press share, press the share, make the share long. Because we want to talk to them, we want to tell them, we want to talk to people. Say, and if you do public office, you must learn. You must learn to behave yourself. You must understand that that office is given to you in trust for the people. It doesn't belong to you. Now the people get on, but they give you, make you own trust for them. And I say, so that one already the trend. The issue already the trend now. It is everywhere. You understand? Now a lot of calls, now they come. A lot of calls, now they come. A lot of calls. A lot of calls, now they come. The White Lioness of Ovia, Honorable Mosede Adenomo. God bless you. Thank you for all your support, all your encouragement. Don't worry. By the time you need our support, the whole of your people will put on for your back. You are a great woman. You have done well. You are doing well. And you are a woman who has stood for the truth. You understand? And we'll continue to. We will give you support when you need us. The masses will support you. Because we will not forget those who stood by the people. You understand? When the going was down. You understand? So when nobody thought it was fashionable, some people stood out. Some people talked about it. And that's why you see my friend, Albert. We are friends. You understand? And my relationship with him is based on principles. He not fit tell me to do anything. You understand? When I not believing. And me not fit tell him to do anything when he himself not believing. So we have that principle. There's a boundary. You cannot just call me and say, hey, do this thing. He knows I'm not that kind of person. No politician in Nigeria can even call me to do anything. That I'm not a perfect person. I'm not rich. I'm not being this. But you cannot call me. You cannot use me. I'm an intellectual. I'm too intelligent. I'm intelligent past many of these politicians branding themselves. You understand? And that's why I've always told people that politicians they are empty. They live on rent. My guy will tell you, say, now rentier life that they live. An average politician is a fake life they live. And that's why when you remove their office from them, they become naked. Because without office, they cannot survive. That's why a politician can do anything for money. They can kill, lie, do everything just to make wealth. You understand? Yes. So it is quite unfortunate that we run a society that illiterates have become governors, intellectually bankrupt people have become senators, morally bankrupt people are now occupying position in the House of Assemblies. But we will continue to strive to make sure that we repair this system. We understand that the system is corrupt, the system is bad. But what do? We cannot continue like this. Enough is enough. You understand? Just like Cho already told, enough is enough. People must speak out, whether we like it or not. Because if you talk, you go still die. If you not talk, you go still die. It doesn't really matter. You understand? So for me, now make we say they do all these things we want to do. What do we want? We not get any state to call to run to. Now it don't be our state. You understand? So we must fight and protect our state. You understand? And when the people are being oppressed, when our people are being dehumanized, when our people are being how do I put it again? When our people are not being treated well, our own duty is to make sure that we call on government agencies, government, the attention of the government to look into these issues. Now, when I start with the EFCC case, by the special grace of God, the issue between the concerned Edo youth and the EFCC is going on fine. And like I said, it's not a personal issue. So nobody should tag it as a personal issue. I don't have personal issue with Ebo Stone. Kelly Ekongwa is not my friend. It's not my enemy. But for me, I want the right thing to be done. And I want people with public office to respect the sanctity of their offices. You cannot be an office holder, which you are supposed to be a role model. And back then, you are abusing those offices. It is wrong. You understand? Abusing those offices is like abusing us. Because you are holding that office in trust for the people. You understand? So for us, we are happy with the arrest of Mr. Kelly Okungowa that was carried out today. We are happy. We want to commend the EFCC. And we want to also tell them that we'll continue to follow up the case. Because we've been getting calls from different angles. I know how many times I know how many calls I've received today. You understand? That people, high-powered people in government, they are trying to call the EFCC to maneuver the case. The truth is that this case is beyond Edo State government. I can assure you that it's bigger than Edo State government. The issue is not about Kelly Okungowa. It's bigger. You understand? The issue is that it's a national issue and it's already going global. So for me, the governor and his team who are trying to put their head in it should stay clear. Because if I'm the governor, I have done my best for Ebo Stone. I did not give him power to go and abuse it. So for me, I think the governor should not even feel anything concerning this issue because he has done well. He has done well by even suspending that PSROT team. He has done well. It shows that he's also listening to the people. You understand? But I heard one or two persons in his government, they are trying their best to wade into the EFCC case. For me, they should stay clear of this case. This case, the world is interested. Edo people all over the world, they are interested. They want to see if the APC-led federal government will be very, very fair enough, you understand, to treat matters the way it ought to be treated. We want to make sure that there is no sacred cow. What is good for the pregnant woman is also good for the man who impregnated her. You understand? So that is the case as of today. What is good for Cubana chief priest? What is good for Bobrisky? You understand? Should also be good for Ebo Stone and many others. That will serve as a deterrent to many of them that want to even abuse power. Because Ebo Stone's son is even worse because he's a government official. It's like portraying the image of this present administration in a very dangerous and bad light. And even the ordinary man in the street go just tell you, say, you know, still tell you use taxpayer money they do. You understand? And in turn, it's giving the government a bad name. It's giving the government a bad name. So for me, I do not, and I will not have a personal issue with anybody. I have never had a personal issue with people. My issues with people is basically issue of development. I'm a development expert. I'm an activist. For me, I want a sane society. Me as I did, I don't petition like 2 to 3 local government chairmen to that EFCC. And the EFCC acted upon it. For me, because they are holding these offices in trust for the people. They are holding it in trust. I am not a perfect person. But I will continue to strive to be perfect. And spirituality is a journey. So for me, we want to commend the EFCC for arresting the suspect. We want to make sure that the EFCC does what is right. That the EFCC do not succumb to pressure. Though people are very key, they are happy that the EFCC is meeting up to their responsibility. That the EFCC is not playing games with Nigerians. Because if they had not arrested the Boston, it would have been that they were selective. But since they've done the needful, we want him to be charged to court, let the law take its full course. Because like I said, the long arm of the law will always catch up with people. So we want to applaud the EFCC for doing their job. Yes, because sometimes if a person do something, you go applaud them. If they do wrong, we go shame them. So we want to applaud them for doing the right thing, for arresting Kelly Okungowa, aka Boston. But we'll be following up this issue right from the court proceedings to see how it will end. Because this is between Kelly Okungboa and Edo people. Edo, both in Edo State here in Nigeria and even in the diaspora. So the world is interested on how this case will be concluded. So please, the Efcc should respect and maintain their image. They should not succumb to pressure. I repeat, they should handle this case with care and utmost sincerity, because the world is already interested and the world is watching to see how this case will eventually end. So on that, we want to commend the Efcc and to show to the world that nobody is bigger than the law, nobody is above the law. So that is that. Today, I also had the meeting with the House of Assembly concerning the petition we wrote, the protest we did concerning the 18 local government chairmen. And there, having left the House of Assembly today, I became very worried, very paranoid, very angry. Because it's obvious that we live in a society where so many people will say, I don't care, I don't care. But they are being heated by the recklessness of these people we elected. It is now obvious that the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly is becoming very, very irresponsible, very, very lawless, and also high-handed. Blessing Abebaku should know that he's holding that position in trust of Edo people. He is not bigger than Edo people. I've now understand that Blessing is playing games with Edo people for his own selfish and primordial gain. Because now, when we got to the House of Assembly with my team, we engaged Ojezele, who asked for us to reconvene today so that they will brief us. Now, from there, he put a call to the Speaker that these people that brought this petition or letter, they are here. What do? We have to meet with them. We have to tell them something, because we cannot afford. He said, because I gave you the petition for you to treat as Speaker and all that, so that you can also reach out to them to know what's the position of things. Tell them that this is the position of things as of today. The Speaker tried to dribble Ojezele, because we are smart people. When the guy was making the call, we were just watching what will happen. Then later the Speaker now said, move it to the House Committee on Local Government. I was now angry, and I told Ojezele, who the hell the Speaker think he is? Who the hell does Abebaku think he is? Does he think he's the owner of Edo State? He is just a mess speaker. We have had speakers before him, and we will still have speakers after him. That we should go and meet the Committee on Local Government. And I asked Ojezele, when the governor brought the letter, this Blessing is Carol, did he send that same letter to the House Committee on Local Government? Did he send that letter? But now there's crisis, there's issue. You are now moving us to the Committee of Local Government. To do what? I was very angry. Then the man said, let's go there. Let's meet with the House Committee on Local Government, the Chairman House Committee, which is Omosigo. We went to Omosigo's office and we expressed ourselves that we are really very angry, because we thought that leadership, this thing leadership, people say leadership now Gary, leadership now beans. Leadership is influence. Your ability to influence people, to listen to you, to do what you want, makes you a leader. But this Abebaku does not have any. He does not have any. So we went to Omosigo's office and we engaged Omosigo. I said, now, you are the House Committee Chairman on Local Government. Please, sir, we want to know the report. Because the governor sent you guys a letter that there was abuse of office, like what they call it, insubordination by the council chairman, the 18 chairman and their vice. So we want to know. We are curious. We are Edo people. First, this complex you guys are occupying was built with Edo taxpayers' money, not with your father's money. It's not your father's property. It's not Blessing's father's property, money they used in building that House of Assembly. It's Edo people's money. I said, so that's why we are asking, what is the position of things? We want to know. At least Edo people, they are waiting for us for answers. Because we did a protest. You guys promised to get back to us by Monday. So we are here now. We want to know what will be the outcome of our investigation, everything and all that. Because in the spirit of fair, natural justice, let's say not fair hearing. We want to know what's your position on this whole issue and this imbroglio currently going on. The man was also sincere to us. From everything we've seen now, it's obvious that the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly is playing with the intelligence of Edo people. And I will tell you the conclusion we have made immediately we left Edo State House of Assembly. And you people will join us. Edo people around the world will join us in actualizing our decision after we left there. Then we asked Omosigo. Omosigo said, my brother, my people, for me, there is nothing I want to act on. Because you cannot act on nothing. He said, what do you? He said, there is nothing they brought to me to act. At least they were supposed to bring the letter and everything. Say, okay, committee chairman, this is the letter. Go invite the chairman, do this, investigate and do that. I said, for now, there's nothing like that. He said, if you also remember, in the floor of the house, we also raised an objection that this letter should be brought to me as the chairman, so that I can look into it and invest. But they refused. And you know, we are practicing a democracy. And in democracy, the majority will have their way, and the minority will only have their say. And we only said what we could do. We said we were not part of it. That because the process was a breach of the rule of law, that the rule of law said that this letter should be brought to the committee. The committee will now invite these persons accused before we will now submit a report to the house. The house will not take a decision. But all this process were breached. And immediately the speaker put it into voting. And this chairman gets suspended. He says, so from that time till now, one document is not with me. I have not done. They've not told me to even invite, investigate, or do anything. He says, so what do I want to tell you people now? I don't have anything to. So please share this video. Let it meet Okpeolo. Let it meet the speaker. Let it meet Tinubu. Let it meet the AGF. He said, there is nothing I want to tell you. Please share. Press share. Share out to all your WhatsApp group, all your Facebook group. Please press share, because this is a serious issue. They are trying to play politics with our future. They are playing politics with our lives and our properties. Because with the state of things in Edo, it calls for worry. Now, the man now told us that so he does not know what to tell us. That he did not do any job as a committee chairman. You understand? That it is zero. So what does he want to say to us? That now he said that we know that the matter is in court. And I reminded him that Mr. Chairman, in the house, the day those people were suspended, I watched the video. You raised an issue that this matter should be stepped aside since the matter was already in court. But the speaker, blessing his carrots, haven't been someone who do not want to respect the rule of law, insisted that they must put it into voting. And they voted. Not minding that the case was in court. There was already an injunction. They voted. And they said they have suspended the chairman and their vice. Now, he is not claiming to be more Catholic than the Pope, to not know the law. He's not saying that since the case is in court and there's nothing they can, Oga, you go do something. You could suspend them when the case was already in court, and they have even given you an injunction. But now you are not referring that the case is in court. So they now said the case you should also leave the suspension, so that pending the determination of the case in court. So that's what we are telling the speaker. We are telling the speaker, we are giving him, today is Monday. By next week, we will occupy the state. We will occupy those states. And we will be asking, not just for the reinstatement of the speaker, for the reinstatement of the 18th chairman and the advice. We will be asking for the resignation of the speaker, because he does not fit to be a speaker. He is not fit enough to be a speaker in Edo State. He has shown clearly with his words and his actions that he is not fit to be speaker of an Edo of the 21st century. So that's why we are calling on the house to immediately reinstate those chairmen. By next week, we will occupy the street of Benin to demand the resignation of Mr. Speaker, and also the reinstatement of the 18th chairman and their vice. It is obvious we now have the most irresponsible and reckless speaker in Edo's history. You could not respect the court order by not acting on that letter. But now you want to form that you are really law-abiding, when you have already acted in contrivance with the law. When you have already run foul with the law by suspending those chairmen. We are demanding that you must now reinstate those chairmen. First, the 2 months you gave to them has expired. Today is 17. It's now 3 months. 3 months without local government chairman is totally unacceptable. It is an abuse of power. It is executive rascality. It is legislative rascality. And it is something that should not be condoned by any compos mentis homo sapien in this time and age. It is something that should be rejected by all Nigerians. And that's why we are calling on the president to, as a matter of urgency, call Edo State governor to order. We are calling on the Attorney General of the Federation that every resources to the local government must be put on hold until the governor does what is right. No one else should be sent to these hooligans, because these guys are hooligans. They are reckless. Very, very reckless. I think the Supreme Court judgment say government, the treaty that what do they call them? The local government, the federal government, states and local government. Abi, as of today, the local government is not functioning. It's not functioning. We cannot continue like this in Nigeria. For me, you talk, you die. You not talk, you go still die. The governor must now be responsible by calling the 18 local government chairmen back to their office. Tell your party members to wait. Government. So your party people should be patient enough to wait. They should wait till September next year for a re-election, for a new election. They should wait. They have to wait till next year. Appeal to them that they should wait till next year. Because what they are doing is putting you on arm's way. For 3 months, our local government have been shut down and grinded. All because members of your political parties are desperate. These political buccaneers and economic scavengers have been putting pressure on you to continue to be lawless, to continue to run foul with the rule of law. And that's why by next week we will occupy the state assembly. We will occupy the House of Assembly, that ring road, and we will occupy it till the speaker steps down for a more competent person to hold that position. And that our local government chairman must be reinstated. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. For the past 3 months, elected council chairmen have been shut out of office. That's the highest level of brigandage. In a democratic system, the president is not saying this now, or the AGF is not saying this, but they are more concentrated in Rivers State. They are more concentrated in Osun State. So we are calling on the federal government, we are calling on the Attorney General of the Federation that no 1 naira should be sent to Edo till the governor comply by reinstating the 18 local government chairmen and their vice. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So for us, we are clear that by next week we shall occupy the House of Assembly, we shall occupy the streets of Benin to express our displeasure. From the length and breadth of Benin, those states, it's been one killing, one insecurity to the other. We are worried. At least the local government chairmen should man their local governments. Partner with our security agencies to bring succor to our people, to bring development to our people. They say the primary purpose of government is to protect lives and properties. And when a government fails in that responsibility, that government has lost its usefulness. And the governor must know that the way the state is going, he is now losing its usefulness. Because the primary purpose of a government is to protect lives and properties. But what we see in Edo is one kidnapping from Edo North to the one killings in Edo South. How do we continue like this? People now live in fear. You now sleep with one eye closed. So we can't continue like this. We will continue to agitate. We will continue to engage this system to do the right thing. And hence, we are calling on the Edo State governor to, as a matter of urgency, remove pride. Call the 18 chairmen and their vice chairmen. Collaborate with them. Let them key into your vision. If you truly mean well for Edo people, do not fall into the trap of these political buccaneers. Because at the end, it is your name we will continue to sing, not their name. We don't want to know the one we advise you. We will continue to call you out. Because now you be governor of Edo State, not be them. So go and do the needful. Call back the 18 local government chairmen and their vice. Tell them your supposed 5-point agenda. They will key into it. And they will support you. So that the state can move forward. As we speak, the state is not running. All the local government has been shut down for greedy organs. The organs are comfortable because instead of them to go and contest election, they are hiding politicians' money. They want to receive like the local government chairman. They want to enjoy what the local government chairman they are enjoying. Yet they don't want to go and contest for an election. The organs we are also coming. Many of them go to go EFCC, go and mark it. All una fight that one. Very soon, you guys will visit that place. You all, you go learn. You guys will learn. Organs, all una dossier. How you guys have been shortchanging Edo people. My network. Sorry, my network calls are coming. How you guys have been shortchanging Edo people. We are coming with evidence. With evidence. To the EFCC. Many of those organs, una no call on a retirement benefit. Una will go jail for what you guys, the rape you have raped Edo in the last 3 months. You guys have been conniving to perpetuate illegality. You guys know the law. You cannot have elected chairman and you guys are running the council. Elected chairman. So my people, by next week, I beg, you people should emboss me. We need every one of you, both support from both in diaspora. Enough is enough. We cannot have an Edo like this, where there's killing in the south, killing in the north, killing in the central. We cannot have an Edo that the 18 local government chairmen and their vice have been suspended indefinitely and illegally. And charlatans are now running our councils. Enriching themselves, nothing is going on in the 18 local governments. Our people are suffering. So in the next couple of days, we will put the flyers online so that both those in diaspora should mobilize their people. And we will all sit at the front of the House of Assembly to demand the resignation of Blessing Abebaku as Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly for a more competent hand to man that seat and take Edo to the next level. We cannot continue like this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. For the past 3 months, our chairmen they've been sitting at home. First chairmen have been sitting at home on what offense? That a governor wrote a letter of insubordination that the House of Assembly did not deem it fit to investigate the authenticity, the propriety or impropriety of that letter. They went ahead to suspend. They went ahead like zombies to suspend our 18 local government chairmen and their vice chairmen. And we are saying, Kabudu Regentemanta, enough is enough. In the next couple of days, you guys will see the flyers. You will share these flyers. And all our Edo, well-meaning Edos, should come out on the announced date. You will see it in the flyer, where we shall be demanding the reinstatement of our 18 local government chairmen and their vices, and also the resignation of Blessing Abebaku as Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly. Enough is enough. We cannot continue like this in this state. And we are now asking and demanding that the AGF, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria must now wade into this issue of Edo. We have been suspended for 3 months. 3 months without recourse to the law. Without following the rule of law. Without due process. My network is bad. It's not too clear today. But like I said, by tomorrow, I will drop the other updates on that drunkard called Wike, Minister of the FCT. We will educate him on the history of the Niger Delta. He does not know. His grandfather and his great-grandfather did not know how Isaac Boro struggled for that word, the Niger Delta. We will educate him. He should understand that in 1966, a young man, 27 years, named Isaac Adakaboro, a young 27 years old boy, declared the Republic of Niger Delta in 1966, even before the Biafra. Because Ojukwu declared the Biafra in 1967. We will come and teach Wike, we will teach him sense. He has more money than sense. We have more sense than money. By tomorrow, I will do a wide broadcast on the history of the Niger Delta. He's just talking like a charlatan because he's a minister. And because of the kind of society we live in, every charlatan, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, they cannot occupy government position because we do not scrutinize our leaders. We don't scrutinize. We don't look into our leaders. Provided they have little money to share, you run for them, after them. Without content, you run after them. That's why we have this kind of House of Assembly as of today. People who do not know their onion. People who are intellectually bankrupt. That's why they are of no use to Edo people. So by tomorrow, I will do a very elaborate video on the issue, on history of that word, Niger Delta. So for me, we'll continue to do what is right. We'll continue to support good governance. We'll continue to support the rule of law. We'll continue to support those who are doing well. And we'll continue to shame those who are not doing well. Thank you. My name remains Comrade Bale Joseph. Now me be the National Coordinator, Coalition Against Abaddon Project, CAP. Now me be the President, Concerned Edo Youth. And now me, that they call the tormentor for corrupt and evil politicians. And we not get choice. We will continue to dey torment them. Thank you for today, and God bless. Please share this video to all your group, both WhatsApp and Facebook. Comment, like, nothing boss me. We will continue to raise, we will put heads together. We will look for a date next week, and we will show to the world that protest is not because we are going to bring the heavens down. According to the 27-years-old boy, Major Isaac Adakaboru, he said not because we are going to bring the heavens down, but we are going to show to the world how we feel about this illegal suspension by the House of Assembly we elected to represent us as a people. Thank you for today, and God bless you.